wife's name? What about his wife?
Jane, his wife.
Jane. I nearly forgot to mention her. Why are we playing this, I wonder? Why are we playing this, you ask? Well, we just had a little whim. No, we're going to talk about the house of the future, rather like the Jetsons. Do you remember the Jetsons? They used to have press button, everything used to talk, and it was really quite unreal. Well, now, a lot of those gizmos are available to you and I. That's right. That's exactly right. The house of the future has arrived, I guess you could call it. And we're going to have a Johnson-Bade from a company called Midac. And what Midac are into doing is automation, Kevin.
Yes, that's right.
Home automation. So what, this is for really lazy people?
Well, it's for lazy people, I suppose. It's for people who want to have a bit of fun. It's for people who want to make their home more secure, and also as far as saving energy and as far as your energy bills and using air conditioning and lighting and so on.
Right, yeah, I was taking the mick a little bit, but there is a serious side to this, all those aspects, especially energy saving. I suppose it saves you money in the long run. Okay, well, why don't you take us on a tour, a tour, House of the Future, as you can provide for people. What will we do? We start with the garage door, or we start with the front door?
Well, I think it might pay actually to start from the assumption that I'm at work and the home is there on its own, doing its own thing. And then I realised that I've got a serviceman going to the house and there's nobody there to let him in. I can call up the house and since nobody's there, the home automation system can answer the phone.
Hello?
Yes, exactly.
This is how one of those
it has a computery sound voice.
Hello?
Yes.
Is that the owner? Is that Kevin?
And then what I can do is I can, using my touch-tone telephone, I can type in a temporary passcode so that the serviceman can get in at a certain time. And also, after he's done that, so I can ring up the house again, make sure he didn't go into...
Hello, Kevin.
He shouldn't have, yeah. All secure.
Yes, he was very good. He didn't steal the cutlery. Yeah. That's amazing. You can do all this at work.
Yes, okay. That's all via telephone control. And then, of course, as you're getting on to about the time you expect to be home, the outside lights could come on automatically because the system may know that it's dusk, either by measuring or, in fact, in some cases they know by calculating when sunrise and sunset is, so it can do certain things like shut curtains, turn lights on inside to make it seem that somebody is home. And, of course, as you come up to the home now, it's shut the curtains, it's turned a couple of lights on inside. As you approach the house, you can use the remote control to disarm the security and turn on additional lights, outside lights if you like, if they're not on, so on.
Right, to going in the front door.
Okay, well as you enter, of course, the system, once disarmed, and this can be done either verbally, you could speak to the system and give it a password as you approach the door. Yeah, a password that you've taught the system previously.
Hello, home. I'm home. I'm home now. Hello, home. Okay, so the door opens.
So it says, oh yes, I recognise that voice, and lets you in. And as you go in, of course, certain things will happen automatically. As it's night time, the hallway light will come on,
right,
so you don't fall over anything. And from there on, you have options of controlling any appliances anywhere around the home from any location virtually, and a number of other features such as that.
That's amazing. It almost makes arms and fingers redundant. We don't need them anymore. This is incredible. So, do you have automatic opening doors and all that sort of thing?
Oh, certainly, yeah. You can have either the doors locking and unlocking automatically, or in actual fact opening as you approach them. That's quite okay.
This all sounds amazingly futuristic. How did you start working in this area?
Well, in actual fact, these home automation systems are actually the children of building automation systems, and their parents have been controlling high-rise buildings now for a number of years.
Talking lifts and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, doing the same sort of thing.
Right. So this is all integrated, I guess. The house has a brain.
That's right. In some cases, in the most advanced systems, and obviously the most expensive, the system is referred to as an integrated home automation system, which integrates all of the aspects such as security, convenience control of lights and appliances, air conditioning control, your pool, your curtains, shutters, etc. Are all integrated into one system, which gives you greater flexibility because as opposed to a separate security system where when the place is occupied, the motion detectors aren't really doing anything. Whereas with an integrated system, when the house is occupied, the motion detectors can say, oh, somebody's walked into the room, I should turn the air conditioning on, or I should turn the light on if it's dark, and so on.
They'll probably say hello, sit down, put a drink in your hand, put your feet up, turn the television on.
And start an argument over the program that you're trying to watch.
I think this, couldn't you pose with this? Now, that's not probably the worst reason for buying it, but you could really show off, couldn't you? Invite people around who didn't expect them to say, just watch this. Or just press the button and make something happen without them expecting it. They get terribly confused. This is amazing.
Yes, it has a lot of scope in that area.
But apart from that, it's all very practical, really. Like all of these things are quite necessary, especially these days with security, energy saving, and I suppose fire prevention, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to have the fully automated house, do you? You can go that far, but...
Yeah. Yes, you can start off from a system which we call X10. Sounds a bit strange as a product which has been around for a number of years, and it really is targeted at the person who wants to do the thing himself. He can go buy the components off the store. Basically, the way it works is you plug in modules. In the simplest form, you've got a plug-in module, plugs into a power outlet. You can plug an appliance or a lamp into that module, and then from there on, that unit is given a special number, like A1, A2, using little dials on it, so it has its own little number. And from there on, that appliance can be controlled from anywhere else around the home in various ways, either by a plug-in switch, which can be means that you can have a switch beside your lounge, say your favourite chair in the lounge, living room, that would control, say, your electric blanket, the outside lights, the coffee making machine, and so on. You could have one next to the master bed or something like that in the bedroom.
This sounds fascinating. So you can start off small, and how much would it cost you if you go the whole hog?
Well, you starting from the bottom end that we just talked about, that is virtually do it yourself. You're starting off from around $500 to $1,000. You can get going, and then expand the system with a fully integrated system. You're looking at something around $15,000 to $20,000 you're starting from.
Good idea to look at it, I suppose, if you're building a new house and do it at the very beginning.
That's exactly right. With the integrated system, it really should be designed with the architect and the user together to develop the system that suits the owner's requirements.
Okay, Kevin Lawrence-Bade, thanks for joining us from Midac about the house of the future. Some very sensible ideas and some pretty exciting ones as well.
Jane, his wife.
The old Jetsons, remember that? That was my favourite cartoon, I think. You hated it? Yes. Oh, well, everybody to their own. That sounds amazing. I would like to have the ultimate home automation. I'd like something that clears... I've got a dishwasher. I want something to clear the dishes off the table and brush the crumbs from the table, take the dishes to the dishwasher, load it all up. Can we organise that? Kevin's shaking his head. You better work on that, Kevin. That could be your next trick. You go away and think about that. That was Kevin Lawrence-Bade from Midac. And if you want to get into some of those home automation systems, why don't you look them up in the phone book and give Kevin a call. It's 5 to 8, 2GB News Talk 87.